It's literally that's all it's got. It's just that little tuft. Hi, welcome back to the allotment. Let me show you what is new on the plot this year. 2 rose bushes, which are climbing pink roses, sitting alongside a raspberry that was gifted to me by a friend. This right hand boundary of my plot was pretty dead beat, so I reduced the size of the bed and increased the width of the path, and here we're going to put in potatoes this year, and we've got broad beans at the back in order to try and break up the clay soil. Jamie is very good at not going on the beds, but because there's nothing growing in here, she kind of sees it as a free-for-all, don't you, Jay? Flowers. We have lots of flowers this year on the plot. Who would have known that if you put a bulb in the ground, you'll get pretty flowers? This strawberry bed has been extended, doubled the size. It was originally 4 foot by 4 foot, and now it is 8 foot by 4 foot. My asparagus plant is now into its 2nd year, so we have 2 shoots. Oh look, and a little one down here, which is growing beautifully. I need to find a permanent space for this asparagus. Hoops. We've got new hoops on the plot, and this is to keep the tomatoes warmer for longer during the morning and evening. And on this bed we've got hoops, and this is going to be our carrot bed, which are just starting to show. So the hoops here is for netting, and this is going to protect against carrot root fly. This little planter was thrown together by odd pieces of timber, and it's worked beautifully. So in here I'm going to sow or plant baby boo pumpkins again. 2 years ago I had this frame in order to grow them, and that is this addition to the plot. This hoop on this side is going to have cucumbers growing along it. I have extended this bed, so it was 4 foot by 4 foot, and now it's 8 foot by 4 foot. I had broccoli in here, and this year I'm going to have courgettes and something else. A brand new bench. Well, it's brand new to me and brand new to the plot, and it sits perfectly. To stay on top of the weeds, I have weed matted along the outside left space in order to try and contain it. However, I've run out, and over here we still have it. However, it's holding pretty strong. This is my pea bed, and this was built 3 years ago specifically to grow peas, which is why it's called the pea bed. And it has a little roof which pulls over to keep things warmer during the morning and evening. This could be used as a cold frame, however, I haven't filled it, therefore I've not utilised it this spring, but it's ready for next spring. This pear tree was thrown away by a garden centre as a customer had returned it because it had some form of disease. However, after cleaning off the roots, putting it into a bigger pot, it looks like we're going to have a pear. Although this plant was here when I arrived on this plot last year, it has actually grown, and I can tell that it is a wild cherry tree. So this is going to produce dark red, black cherries. It doesn't seem to have any blossom on it at the moment, but that's okay. As you can see, the original stump down here is where they've all shot up from, and that branch there is where it's carried on. So maybe in another 2 or 3 years we'll have cherries. This is my new cold frame that was gifted to me by someone that I know, and unfortunately a piece of the glass broke during the storms over winter. However, I've got a piece of plastic that's covered over, and currently we've got beetroots. Oh look, they've come out. Beetroots growing. My stunning, beautiful self-made shed slash greenhouse slash storage, shelter, water collection area. What I've done is I have reduced the pitch of the roof by 30 centimeters, and I've put a sleeper on the back in order to keep the weight down. This new addition is a tray of water with banana skins. Now, it may appear to look exactly what it is, but this is going to be my feed, my liquid feed for my tomatoes. Tomatoes love potassium, and banana skins are amazing for releasing slow release potassium. So every time I have a banana on the allotment, I just put the skin in the water and just let it sit. I've finally got round to getting my fruit bushes, fruit plants from my friend's garden, and she was babysitting them for maybe 2 years. So we've got a gooseberry, a currant, a blueberry and a currant. I don't know why I've kept this one, maybe I'm hopeful, and then a sorrel. Look at that, it's literally all, that's all it's got, it's just that little tuft. Thanks for watching. Give me a like and a subscribe for upcoming news on what's happening on the plot.